One of the recent developments in ski helmets is the Visor helmet. A lot of people that wear glasses, of course, find it very frustrating to deal with the positioning of the glasses and then the goggles and do they fog up and all that kind of thing. So a visor helmet is simply a great way to eliminate all the complication and stay cool and not fogged up when you're skiing. The visor itself moves down quite easily. It seals against the bridge of the nose and against the cheeks. We do have an adjuster at the back to lock it in place so the helmet's not going to shift, it's not going to move anywhere, and then when you're at the bottom, or for myself when I'm teaching, I can speak with my students by lifting the visor, and of course they can see my eyes and speak and communicate with me more easily. I guess the other thing that's always been on my mind about what to do is that my son, for years as a youngster when he was skiing, "But Dad," I remember him saying, because he was frustrated, his goggles were fogging, and he had to figure out a way to put them over his glasses. So at a young age, there was certainly no thought at that time that I was going to get contact lenses for him at 5 or 6 or whatever it was, but I wanted him to enjoy skiing and of course be able to see where he was going. So the visor helmets are available for kids as well as adults. Same principle, a moving visor that's on a ratcheting system, so it goes down in place to cover over and protect the eyes, seal across the bridge of the nose, and as you can see, does have the adjuster on the back to size it securely. So like all of these helmets, the Alpinas, the UVEX, we have quite a range of different ones in different colors and styles, but the visor itself is certainly a very good feature to give you that ability to be comfortable. There's a bigger volume of air behind there, so it's a lot less likely that your goggles are or glasses are gonna fog up. And there's also venting on the helmet itself. So springtime skiing, open the vent, you've got a lot more cooling. And if it's super cold, -30 stuff, well, then you can leave the visor or the venting closed for those situations. Same as always, the helmet needs to be sitting very, very close to your eyebrows to do any good or any protection if you fall forward. So for sure, we never want to see 2 or 3 fingers of space and exposed forehead, because that's where the frontal lobe is. We want to protect that if we fall. Definitely always make sure that that helmet is sitting securely. When you shake your head vigorously, the helmet should not move at all. If the helmet's shifting around, if it's too wide, if it's just perched on top, of course it's no protection whatsoever. So always ensure that the helmet is a really snug fit to start. It's almost bordering on the point where it could be uncomfortable, but definitely helmets loosen, they break in like everything else that we use. So for sure, you want to start off snug, have it do some break in, put a super thin balaclava underneath, and you'll be super warm because of the insulating properties of that impact absorbing foam that's surrounding inside the shell of the helmet.